Good morning, everyone. I'm Linda Ronnie, the Dean of the Commerce Faculty at the University of Cape Town, and welcome to our Applying to Commerce. I'm joined this morning by our Deputy Dean, Professor Ulrike Dibbett, and our Head of the Commerce Education Development Unit, Mr. Daniel Munene. So, I suppose you're wondering, why should you study commerce at UCT? Well, what is it that we bring you? We certainly bring you academic excellence. We are very well known for our programs that we offer. Also, you'll be at a place where we offer groundbreaking research. And why is that important to you, that our academics are involved in groundbreaking research? Well, that brings an excitement to the classroom. It brings an up-to-date and new experience to the classroom. And so you can be guaranteed of an education that is relevant and applicable. We also offer innovative teaching methods. And I think that's quite exciting when you're thinking about university, coming to university, a whole new experience, whole new group of people. And how we teach you is in groups, there may be pairs, online work certainly, and you get so excited about it, and you get so excited about your course as well, which is really, really important to us. We also offer personal development, and that is absolutely vital to what we do. You don't only get a set of technical skills at Commerce, but we try and develop the whole person, because you are a whole person. So we're looking at offering all sorts of sport, which you might have already been exposed to in a previous presentation, debating societies, etc. But we look at you as a whole person, and we try and support you in a variety of ways. Then career choices. Yeah, what does a commerce degree bring you? And you'll notice that after this presentation, we'll be talking about it in a little more detail, although our Deputy Dean will soon take you through some of the broader career choices. And then what happens to you as a result of gaining a degree at Commerce? Well, besides being sought after in the business world, sought after by government and the not-for-profit sector, our graduates have appeared on the Mail and Guardian's top 20 young South Africans list, and also been listed on the Forbes Africa 30 under 30 list. So it seems a commerce degree really does get you places. Let me hand over now to our Deputy Dean, Professor Ulrike Dibbett, who will take you through the degrees that we offer at Commerce.
Thank you, Professor Ronnie. I'm very glad that we have the opportunity to share today with everybody the exciting opportunities we have. I'm also quickly going to share the slides so that everybody can follow and see some of the details displayed on the screen. I hope everybody can now see my slides. So, as the Dean highlighted, there are a number of reasons to join the Faculty of Commerce at UCT. But choosing a degree program can be very daunting, and it is therefore very important to recognize that you are building a career rather than only choosing a degree. And all of our degrees are designed in such a way that they will provide you with a solid foundation to start your journey. There are 2 degree options in the undergraduate program in the Commerce Faculty that you have a choice on. The so-called Bachelor of Commerce degree, or we call it in short the BCom, and the Bachelor of Business Science degree, BBUS. If you are accepted to the Commerce Faculty, you can register for either of these degrees. The Bachelor of Commerce is a 3-year degree that is focused on 1 or 2 specific disciplines, and I will explain the disciplines on the next slide. The Bachelor of Business Science, on the other hand, is a 4-year degree that takes not only longer to complete, but it also includes a variety of subjects and electives that provide you with the foundation of business science. And business science literally means the science of business and how to run a business, and speaks to aspects such as management, human resources, and a variety of other subjects that are important in the business context. To give you a very simple example, if you choose a BCom degree, you will do 3 years specializing in a particular field that you choose, which may be computer science, information system, accounting, or some of our other disciplines. But you would, for example, not be exposed to broader business subjects such as people management or business practice. If you do the business science degree, on the other hand, subjects such as people management will become more important. So now let me speak a bit about the commerce disciplines. In the interest of time, I can only give a very short overview here, but there is a presentation at 11:30 that will allow you to get deeper insights, and I'm also very delighted that you will be joined by one of our students to share with you the experience he has had at UCT. So let's quickly talk through these disciplines. Accounting, most of you will have heard about at school. Important to know is that you don't need accounting in school to be accepted into the UCT accounting degree. Accounting, as you know, forms the basis of all business, and without accounting, there are literally no financial transactions. In actuarial science, you will become a person who uses statistics and statistical techniques to solve financial and business problems. Actuaries are people who assist us in understanding risk and how to evaluate the future. Please be aware that the entrance requirements to this degree are different to our other degrees. Quantitative finance is a new field that is focused on developing skills in the complex financial service industry. Here you would work towards a career in investment banking, asset management, and financial economics. A commerce degree in analytics is based on statistical science and sets you up for the exciting career choices as a data scientist. Data science is a growing field to understand trends, identify new marketing strategies, and assess how our organizations are performing. With a degree in statistical sciences, you are set up to work in any global organization. Economics focuses on how consumers, firms, and markets operate. As an economist, you understand the relationship between individuals, society, business, and the global economy. You will be equipped with the relevant skills in mathematics and statistics to understand economic phenomena that impact people, countries, and our continents. Finance is the disciplines where you get to understand how money can be used in the most economical and effective way to make a business and an organization or even a country work. Finance requires you to work with many disciplines, and you will see that in many of our degrees, there are options to combine finance with a number of disciplines, for example, finance and accounting, and finance and information systems. Information systems and computer science are growing degrees in our faculty. If you use WhatsApp, Netflix, or draw money on an ATM, you have used information systems and computer science products. Both disciplines have become crucial to the functioning of the global world, and that is also one of the reasons why every student in the commerce faculty will do a course in information system. Law. As you know, what would business be without law? You all have heard about global trade agreements, contracts, and laws that form the basis of many of our commercial engagements. And the legal profession is deeply embedded in our career options. The field of management studies connects several disciplines, such as organizational psychology and marketing. These disciplines remain core to the functioning of every organization. They are well-established and exciting career opportunities. Within the Bachelor of Commerce and the Bachelor of Business Science, you are also able to combine some of these disciplines. This is often referred to as a double major. You don't need to make the decision regarding these disciplines or the combination of these disciplines now. There will be time for discussion with student advisors when you join us in 2022. But we would like you to spend some time understanding the different disciplines. And there is a video on our website, and you're also welcome to contact us or join the next session at 11:30 so that you can raise any questions you may have regarding these options. Independent of the degree journey you will make, there are a couple of courses you will take as part of your degree in order to prepare you appropriately for the various environments you may be working in. You see the fundamental courses here of our degree programs in maths and statistics. This is becoming more important in today's world, where data science, big data, and data analytics form part of the decision-making in all organizations around us. For that reason, you will be also taking part in a course in information system that will provide you with the necessary background to understand how technology facilitates the business world today. You will be taking part in courses in the law faculty in order to get a foundation in what laws are relevant in the context of business, but also organizations and government in general. Additionally, there will be courses for everyone in economics, accounting, and management, as well as business ethics. So here are now some tips where to note when you're applying to our faculty. You must take mathematics at school to apply to commerce. If you are studying mathematics literacy, you may want to apply to humanities or law, where mathematics is not necessarily required for every degree. You do not need to have accounting, economics, information technology, or business studies as subjects at school to come and join us in the commerce faculty. You need to write both national benchmark tests as early as possible. To be considered for commerce, you need to do both the academic literacy and quantitative literacy, as well as the mathematics tests. When you are applying to commerce on the online platform, you will find two options: actual science and all other commerce degrees. As the entrance requirements for actual science are higher than the ones of the other degree programs, you have to choose either one of them. You are also required to select if you're applying for the mainstream program or our academic development program, which we will explain now to you. You will only select your specialization when you have been accepted and are registering at the beginning of your first year next year. I will now hand over to my colleague Daniel Munene, who is the head of the Commerce Education Development Unit and who will talk you through the academic development programs in our faculty. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ulrika and Linda, for your introductions. And good morning, everyone. Welcome from sunny Cape Town. And we are very glad that you've joined us for this presentation today morning. So as Ulrika highlighted, we've got a couple of options for you to join the Commerce faculty. And one of the options that we have available for students is to join us through the academic development programs. The academic development programs are housed in what we call the EDU, the Education Development Unit, which has a couple of staff members, both on the administrative, the academic, and the development track. So I'll spend some time to highlight what we do in the Education Development Unit and what this academic development program entails. The first thing I wanted to say is because we have a deep understanding of where we're coming from in South Africa, we have been doing work within this academic development program for almost 2 decades. And what this has entailed is programs within the faculty that give students opportunities to come and excel in the faculty. So our core reasons for having academic development programs is to improve our access for students into the faculty, increase our success for students who join our faculty, but also help in our transformation imperatives. Because as I've said, South Africa has a history that means that we've got to apply our minds to it and give as much support as we can to students when they come to university. And the academic development programs allow us to do exactly that. They give us a space to allow access and success, but also create a space where students can feel at home, have a sense of community, as I highlighted in the slides, but also have the best opportunity to have the best time while they're studying at UCT. So the academic development programs, as I've said, have been around for almost 2 decades, and they allow students to either do a BCom, as highlighted by Ulrika, or a Bachelor of Business Science with a lot more flexibility. This flexibility comes in terms of the fact that students can do the courses in regular time, like any other student who comes to the faculty, or can extend their degree for 1 or 2 years, depending on how much time they need to complete their degree. This therefore allows students to spend more time on their tasks, but also have a better chance of succeeding in their degree with better grades. And as I've said, we've been very successful at what we do with excellent results over the last 2 decades. And our students not only succeed, but succeed and join professions at the highest level. So we have students in all the major commerce studies, in accounting, in actuarial science, in finance, in economics, and we even have some of our students who come back and serve in the faculty as lecturers or consultants or part of management. And this for us is a big testament to the work that we've been doing. So what do you get when you come to these programs called academic development programs? As I said, the first thing is that you get a chance to have a flexible track to your education. So you can do your degree if it's a Bachelor of Commerce in 3 years, or if it's a Bachelor of Business Science in 4 years, which is the normal time that students would be required to finish the degree. However, if you feel that you want to extend your degree, you could do a Bachelor of Commerce in 4 years, or a Bachelor of Business Science in 5 years. And this is reasonably acceptable within the Commerce faculty. Then the other thing that you get is, at least in first year, you get a lot of foundational support. And this foundational support is important for any students when you're transitioning from high school to university, because there are complexities within the universities that require students to slowly transition and understand how to work in this very competitive environment. So the Education Development Unit has a very elaborate support system where not only do we have what we call developmental support, which includes both self-development, where students are able to reflect on their journeys coming to UCT, the things that made them succeed and get to UCT, but additionally how they can translate that to success at university. But we also spend time on looking at various learning styles for each student. We look at goal setting, we look at ways of managing stress when you're at university. We look at time management, because that is very important when you come to university. Remember, when you come to university, we don't have a series of prefects or monitors to look at how you're spending your time. Your time is yours to spend as you will, and we hope that you spend it as best as you can for your academics. Therefore, we do have a development series of programs, at least in first year, to ensure that you're able to manage your time. And then we go as far as assisting you in exam preparation and everything else that will make your journey here successful. And these self-development workshops are very important, especially at first years, because they help students transition into higher education. And this is not only for the students in the Education Development Unit, it is for all students within the faculty. The other thing that we do is we also facilitate or give each student who comes to the faculty a mentor. And our mentors are senior students who are either in second, third, or close to graduating, who take the first year students especially through the processes of engaging with their curriculum at UCT and in the Commerce faculty specifically, but also giving them an experience or sharing their experiences. This is quite important, especially at these times where we are doing a lot of our teaching online, because students then get to have a friend or have a peer who is closer in proximity to them, who will assist them to understand this terrain even better than we will. We do the teaching, but the students actually are in a better position to talk about how this teaching works for them, how it impacts. But also mentors allow or give us feedback as lecturers and teachers to help make things or augment things that need to be augmented, and also understand how students are navigating their journey here. So, as I've said, the academic development program has a lot of things that make it useful for students. Additionally, in the second semester, we go through a series of careers development, and this allows students to understand better what various careers in the commerce field are all about, and how, when they finish their degree, they are going to serve this country and themselves, and what options they have when they finish. So as I said, our students end up in various fields as chartered accountants, as actuarial science, as analysts. And Ulrika will talk to a lot of this in the next session when she goes through each of the programs. The other thing I'd also want to finish with is the fact that our students not only grow in leadership, but they also grow in terms of their own personal traits, and in terms of having a consciousness and a family when they are in the education development unit and in the commerce faculty. We really thrive because we are a family, we are a team that works collaboratively together, and the education development unit facilitates that and allows students to feel at home and build what we call a community of practice. So we welcome you to apply to our programs, both in the mainstream and the academic development programs. You can apply directly to any of these programs, and we are looking forward to you joining us in 2022. I'll now pass on to our Dean, Linda, to carry on with the rest of the presentation. Over to you, Linda.
Yes, thank you, Daniel. So what's been tremendous about listening to both Ulrika and Daniel is that they've mapped out the degree options to you. And you're probably asking yourself, which is the best degree option for me? There is no best degree option. There's just the best one for you. So one of the most wonderful things that commerce does offer is that you don't have to make the choice right away. As Ulrika's outlined, we have a common first year program, and at some stage during the year, people will be chatting to you about what your needs are, and you'll get to know the subjects, you'll get to appreciate which ones are really interesting for you. And so for us, the key focus really is on getting you to graduate. And all our experience has shown us that there are two factors that help students graduate. One is that they are happy. And happiness comes about through engaging in the material, through engaging with your fellow students, and of course, through engaging with us, the academic and support community in commerce. And the other is that you are interested. So your choice of degree has got to be based on what interests you. That's really quite critical. It's where you want to go. It's what excites you about a commerce degree. In helping you make your choice and helping you through your application process, we are definitely here to help you. And there are a number of ways we do that. You can go onto the website to find out more information, or you can email us at this address on the screen, and we are very happy to respond to your questions, both in that forum and right now. So I'll happily open for questions to hear what you have to ask us, and truly we look forward to welcoming you to the Commerce faculty here at the University of Cape Town. Do we have any questions? Ulrika, could I hand back to you to see if there are any other additional comments you'd like to make, or more general questions that have been asked that you can answer? Okay.
Yes, thank you very much. I think the main questions are also with regards to the different disciplines, and we will have a bit more time at 10:30 to talk through what all these different subject matters are. Again, perhaps to reiterate, because I just spoke about it very quickly, was the need to apply. So in order to be accepted within the faculty, one does have to have mathematics. There's no way around that. So we cannot accept math literacy. Another important point also, the application for residence is in parallel, so that is a separate matter. So when a student applies, or when an applicant applies to the university, then please be aware that the application for residence happens separately to the application for your degree program. So that is also a very important aspect to note. Another important aspect, you can apply with your mid-year grade 11 marks. So submit any documentation you have in order to assist us to see if we can make already an offer based on earlier marks than only the matric marks you will have at the end of grade 12. So engage with us, use the emails, contact us, and yeah, and also just encourage everyone to take part in the next session at 11:30. Thank you.
Daniel, perhaps the other points you'd like to make at this time?
Yes, Dean. Just to emphasize that when you make your choices, be clear that you make one commerce choice. If you make both choices in commerce, you lose one opportunity. So choose commerce as one of your choices, and your other alternative has to be another faculty alternative. But once you choose commerce, whether it's a big or a business science, we'll look at all the choices that pertain to you. So make sure that your first choice is commerce and your second choice is another faculty, or vice versa, but one choice has to be commerce and the other choice has to be another alternative faculty. For now, wishing you all the best and looking forward to welcoming you to UCT. Thank you.
Yes, so just on behalf of the commerce faculty, thank you for attending our presentation. We definitely look forward to welcoming you to the commerce faculty. I think I can say without a shadow of a doubt that we have a very caring, supportive community, and we'd really like to welcome you here. Thank you so much for your time today, and goodbye.